Hello, callers. Welcome to another interesting episode of Viva Barça, the home of everything Barça, where we are going to be discussing on some two developing stories for FC Barcelona. We are going to begin with this transfer rumor that have just been reported by Mundo Deportivo recently that is claiming that Barcelona are lining up for a surprise Aguero replacement move. I'll put it that way. This FC Basel striker by name Alto Cabral, and of course his market value is 8 million euros. Barcelona are eyeing him as Sergio Aguero replacement. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Eric Garcia, who recently had an interview where he spoke about new boss Xavi Hernandez, and of course saying that he was happy to work with him, and of course he insisted that he see a lot of similarities, with Pep Guardiola and Luis Enrique inside Xavi Hernandez. He can see Xavi portraying some of those characteristics of those legendary coaches. We are going to be discussing much more on what Eric Garcia had to say about Xavi as we move ahead. So guys, as we get ready to discuss those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barcelona have been linked with many attacking options for the winter transfer window as they look to give Xavi Hernandez more choice for the second half of the season. The situation with Sergio Aguero and the uncertainty over when he'll return to the pitch has made the situation more serious for Barcelona. Raheem Sterling has been linked repeatedly, and there has been endless claims in recent weeks about a move for the Manchester City player. After initial optimism, the Catalan media took a step back as this week went on, with the financials of a deal looking increasingly difficult. That means other options are being looked at, and in a top secret report, Mundo Deportivo say one of those is FC Basel's Alto Cabral. The jump from Swiss football to Barcelona would obviously be huge, making the potential signing a surprise one. Of course, according to the report, the 23-year-old has been monitored and the outlines of a possible deal have been lined up. Deco is helping to build a deal, with the former Barca star now working as an intermediary, and it's explained the move could happen as a loan in January with a mandatory purchase clause of around 8 million euros. Xavi's say would be a key over whether the deal goes ahead or not, and of course, FC Basel will have a rather big say. Whether the Swiss side will feel 8 million euros is enough for the player is questionable. Cabral has scored 23 goals in 24 appearances this season, impressive statistics which are added to with 8 assists. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. After being appointed as the new manager of FC Barcelona earlier this month, Xavi Hernandez wasted no time stamping his authority at the club. Xavi, in his very first training session in charge, laid out a strict set of rules and regulations to be followed for the players and the coaching staff, with fines said to be levied for late comings for transgressors. Ousmane Dembele has already had to bear the brunt of it after being fined for arriving late to a training session, while Gerard Piqué saw a scheduled television appearance get cancelled because of the new regulations put in place. The idea has been instill and inculcate more discipline and organization among the players. The practices may be new for some of the players within the squad, but defender Eric Garcia claims that he is very much used to it, having come through a similar environment at Manchester City under Pep Guardiola. He said, "I already had Xavi's rules at Manchester City with Pep Guardiola," the Spanish international said in a recent interview. Of course, the 20-year-old centre-back, who has had a mixed start to life in Barcelona, also claimed that he saw a lot of similarities between Xavi and Guardiola, along with his national team manager Luis Enrique. He said, "I can see similarities between him, Pep and Enrique." Given that Xavi played, for the majority of his career under Pep Guardiola and then spent time under the tutelage of Enrique, it is only natural that he will have picked up things from his mentors and introduced them to his own managerial style and approach. It will certainly be interesting to see if Xavi goes on to achieve the same kind of success that both Guardiola and Enrique did at the Camp Nou in the past. Of course, Xavi will make his managerial debut for Barca this weekend when we host Espanyol in La Liga. So callers, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona. here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.